Hi, I'm Lisa. Let's improve your English fluency. I will teach you some common expressions that native speakers use so that you can sound like a native speaker as well. These are daily expressions, but unfortunately, they're generally not taught in English classes. And this is one major reason why you may not understand native speakers, even though you've studied English for many years, even though you may consider yourself fluent. Sometimes when you're watching American TV shows or films, or when you're having conversations with native speakers, you might say to yourself, wait a minute, I'm not as fluent as I thought I was. I don't understand what they're talking about. It's probably because they're using an idiomatic expression or a phrasal verb. My goal with Accurate English is to help you understand native speakers and to help you speak like one. In general, non-native speakers don't use very many expressions. For example, a non-native speaker might say, "It will probably rain tomorrow." But a native speaker might say, "It'll most likely rain tomorrow." So they often say most likely instead of probably. And a non-native speaker might say, "If I didn't have to worry about money, or if I had an unlimited amount of money, I would buy a house on the beach." But a native speaker would most likely use the expression, "If money were no object, I would buy a house on the beach." They would use the expression, "if money were no object." That's a very common expression. And did you catch what I said? I said a native speaker would most likely use the expression. Another common expression is the phrasal verb to bring in. A non-native speaker might say, "How much do you make per month?" or "How much money do you earn per month?" A native speaker might say, "How much do you bring in per month?" Or if we're talking about a business, we can say, "How much does the business bring in?" In this video, you will hear a native speaker using these expressions, plus many more. This is part 2 of my conversation with Drake, where he's explaining the meaning of some common English expressions related to money. And while he's talking, he's using other expressions that I will teach you. My conversations with Drake are spontaneous. We don't practice them. We don't talk about them in advance because I want our conversations to be natural and spontaneous, the way people really talk. Okay, let's get started. Let's learn the first expression. Have you heard the expression gold digger? Let's listen to Drake. What is gold digger?
Oh, gold digger is someone that you'll meet in Los Angeles. No. A gold digger is someone that when they're dating, they're looking for opportunities versus love. They're looking just for people with deep pockets, with a lot of money, and they are looking to most likely use people. You see that a lot, with young ladies, maybe in relationships with older men. That's very common. Sugar daddies, that type of thing.
A gold digger is only interested in money. This is a person who forms a relationship with another person purely to get money from them. We can say, "She's not in love with him. She's just a gold digger." Be careful. I think this person is a gold digger. Let's listen to the way Drake used the expression deep pockets.
They're looking just for people with deep pockets, with a lot of money.
Drake said they're looking for people with deep pockets. Someone who has deep pockets is rich. They have a lot of money. We can say only someone with deep pockets can afford this kind of car. Let's learn the expression, money is no object. Money is no object.
Money is no object. It's basically like someone saying that that's fine. They can afford it. They're not really worried about the money that it costs for something. The money isn't the thing in question. It's, they're willing to pay that money for that service or for that item. Money is no object. It's not important. I'll pay it.
Money is no object for him. Maybe it means he's wealthy.
He's very wealthy.
If we say money is no object, it means it doesn't matter how much something costs. When you don't care about the price of things, you don't care how much they cost because you have a lot of money, you can say money is no object. That means you are willing to spend as much money as necessary for something. He has enough money to pay for it. Money is no object for him. People often use it like this. If money were no object, and then they finish the sentence. For example, if money were no object, what kind of house would you buy? If money were no object, where would you choose to live? Or where would you go on vacation? Let's listen to the way some other people used it.
And honestly, if money were no object, it might be my favorite truck that you can buy today.
What do you care most about? If money were no object, how would you spend your time?
Why am I doing this? If time and money were no object, what would my life look like?
Let's look at the if plus were construction. In the first part, we have if plus a subject plus were, and then in the second part of the sentence, in the second clause, we need would plus the verb. Let's practice speaking this way to make sure that you're using this grammatical structure correctly. For example, if I were you, I would, and then you finish the sentence. Repeat after me. If money were no object, I would buy a house with an ocean view. Another very common expression with if I were is if I were in your shoes. And that means if I were you, if I were in your place. Repeat after me. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't do that. And now let's contract I would. I'd buy a house. I'd buy a house. And that's generally used in spoken English. Let's practice with the contraction of I would. Repeat after me. I'd do that if I were you. I'd go there if I were you. Or you can put if I were you in the front. If I were you, I'd go there. The order doesn't matter. If I were you, I'd be more careful. If I were in your shoes, I'd sell that car. Drake said, they are looking to most likely use people. Let's listen.
And they are looking to most likely use people.
Most likely means probably. It's used to express the highest probability. For example, we can say, the illness was caused most likely by a virus. Or, I'll most likely be there tomorrow. Let's learn the meaning of hush money. First, let's learn the meaning of the word hush. Hush is both a noun and a verb. If I tell you to hush, what am I asking you to do? I'm asking you to be quiet, to stop talking. Shh, hush. Hush, you'll wake up the baby. Hush, I'm trying to work. And in the past tense, we say hushed. For example, the mother hushed the noisy child. Or the audience hushed when the actor stepped onto the stage. Or as a noun, we can say a hush fell over the audience. A hush fell over the room. So what is hush money? I think you can probably guess the meaning. Let's listen to Drake explain it. Hush money.
Hush money is paying someone off to stay quiet about something. So, maybe you hear this a lot about maybe politicians. They're paying off people in power to stay quiet about something. Cartels, drug cartels, they're paying off people to look the other way and not say something about what they're doing. They're basically paying for people to not rat them out or draw attention to what they're doing.
So when you pay people to be quiet, you pay them hush money. We can also say you pay them off. And Drake used the expression to pay someone off.
Hush money is paying someone off. Hush money is paying someone off.
To pay someone off can mean to pay them to not talk or to pay them to do something, and usually it's something illegal. You pay them off. Drake used the expression to rat someone out. This is a slang expression. He said they're basically paying for people to not rat them out. Let's listen.
They're basically paying for people to not rat them out. They're basically paying for people to not rat them out.
they're basically paying for people to not rat them out. It means to inform the police or to tell someone in authority about something bad that someone has done. It's to betray a secret. So I can say, why did he rat out his best friend? In the past tense, we can say, he ratted him out. He ratted him out. When faced with the threat of punishment, the witness chose to rat out the gang members and provide crucial information to the prosecutor. If he rats out those criminals, he will need police protection. Drake said money to blow. Let's listen.
Yeah, he has money to blow. He has money to burn. He has money to blow.
Money to blow, huh?
Yeah, money to blow. Money to blow is very similar to money to burn. They have money to get rid of. They have plenty of money.
If you have money to blow, you have a lot of money. It's the same as money to burn. He has money to burn. Let's learn the expression money down the drain. Money down the drain.
Money down the drain is just wasting money. Maybe you bought something that broke right away, or maybe, if someone's gambling all the time, they have a gambling addiction, they're always losing money, their money's going down the drain. They're wasting their money.
This is a drain. So if your money is going down the drain, you're throwing away your money. You're losing a lot of money. For example, if you buy something and it doesn't work and you have no use for it, you can say, that was money down the drain. Let's learn the expression, the best that money can buy. This is the best that money can buy.
The best that money can buy is probably one of the top items of that market. It's a very, very good quality item. It's the best on the market, the best car money can buy. This is the best money can buy. This is a Lamborghini, or, this is a really good quality belt. It's fine leather. This is the best money can buy.
The best that money can buy means it's the best quality. It's the highest quality. It's first class. We can say this watch is the best that money can buy. The next expression is to marry money. We can say to marry money or to marry into money. And that simply means to marry a rich person. We can say she grew up poor, but she married money. She married a rich man. Money doesn't grow on trees. Do you have the same expression in your language? Let's listen to Drake.
Money doesn't grow on trees. You might have heard this growing up. If you were drinking all the soda or, keeping the lights on in the house, your dad might say, hey, take it easy. Money doesn't grow on trees. It's another way for him to say he has to go to work and earn that money. It's hard-earned money. It's not just easy access. It's like saying, hey, I can't just go outside and pick $1 off of this tree.
Drake said hard-earned money. Let's listen.
He has to go to work and earn that money. It's hard-earned money. It's hard-earned money.
If you work very hard for your money, that money that you make is called hard-earned money. I don't want to spend my hard-earned money on that. The next expression is good money or to make good money.
He makes good money. Yeah, he brings in a lot of money every year. He has a high salary. He has a high net worth. He makes a lot of money. He makes good money. He has a good income.
To make good money is to have a high salary, to make good money at work. It doesn't necessarily mean a very high salary, but it's pretty good. It's good enough. For example, you can say, this job pays good money. Or, she makes good money working as a nurse. It's good money. Her income isn't super high, but it's good money. Drake used the phrasal verb to bring in. He said, he brings in a lot of money every year. Let's listen.
He brings in a lot of money every year. He brings in a lot of money every year.
To bring in means to earn money, or to produce profit. It can be money from work or from a business. For example, we can ask, how much do you bring in? And that means, how much money do you make? Or you can say, how much are you bringing in? How much are you bringing in each month? We can say, my part-time job doesn't bring in much. Or you can talk about a business. You can say, how much did the business bring in last year? Drake said, high net worth. Let's listen.
He has a high net worth. He has a high net worth.
If someone has a high net worth, That simply means they have a lot of money. They are worth a lot of money, maybe in property, in stocks, in investments. Let's listen to the way some other people used it.
Was only available to very, very high net worth individuals.
The target audience for this credit card are high net worth customers who frequently use private jets to travel.
Let's learn about new money and old money. Do you have the same expressions in your language? Let's listen to Drake.
New money is someone that made their wealth or their fortune in their generation. So, or maybe even recent. Maybe they hit the lottery, or maybe they came up with a really good idea and they got their wealth sometime recently. And a lot of times new money is synonymous with buying cars and buying clothes and being flashy. Old money is more like, wealth that's been stacked up generation after generation. It's people that are maybe a little more classy. They don't necessarily spend all their money on looking flashy. They have a lot of investments. It's smart money. It's people that have had it for a long time. It's in the family.
We can say, she comes from old money, or she is the daughter of old money. Okay, now it's time for a short review quiz. Let's find out how many of these expressions you remember. Instead of saying, it doesn't matter how much something costs because I have a lot of money, or the person has a lot of money, so the price doesn't matter, you can say, money is no blank. What's the correct answer? Object. Did you get that one correct? Money is no object. If you want to say, the money was wasted, I threw the money away, I bought something that I don't really need, we can say, that was money down the what? The correct answer is drain. Money down the drain. Did you get that one right? If someone has a lot of money and they can spend it any way they want to spend it, there are two different expressions. We can say they have money to blank, or they have money to blank. What are the two different words we can use to explain that? We can say they have money to blow, or they have money to burn. Which expression describes a person who is only interested in somebody else because of the money? They want to have a romantic relationship or to get married to someone only for their money. What is that person called? That person is called a gold blank. That person is a gold digger. Digger is from the verb to dig. They're digging for gold. They're looking everywhere for gold. They're a gold digger. Let's go to the next one. Another way to say that someone has a lot of money is to say that they have blank pockets. What kind of pockets? Deep pockets. They have deep pockets. Let's go to the next one. If you want to say, I have to work hard for my money, it's not free, I don't get it for free, you can say money doesn't blank on blank. What's the correct answer? We say money doesn't grow on trees. Do you have the same expression in your language? Or maybe you say money doesn't fall from the sky. Let me know in the comments below what you say. I'm sure there's something similar. To ask someone, how much do you make per month, or what is your monthly salary, you can ask, how much do you blank in? This is a phrasal verb. What is the correct verb here? How much do you bring in? To bring in. And by the way, we generally use this phrasal verb for after taxes. So you make a certain amount, but after you pay the taxes, you bring in. It's how much you bring home. That's generally how we use it, but not necessarily. It could also simply mean how much money do you make overall. Okay, let's go on to the next question. When you pay people to keep quiet, to not tell anyone what you did, you give them money. What is that money called? Blank money. It's hush money. Hush money. Did you get that one correct? Which phrasal verb means that you pay someone to do something illegal or maybe to not say anything about something that happened that was illegal? We say to pay someone blank. What's the preposition? To pay someone off. He paid him off. All right, let's look at the last one. The last one is a slang expression. When you tell someone in authority, such as the police, about something wrong that someone else did. Maybe your friend committed a really serious crime and you go to the police and you tell the police what that person did. What did you do? What is the expression? You blank someone out. You rat someone out. He ratted him out. You ratted me out. He ratted her out. How did you do? If you only got one mistake or if you got everything right, congratulations. You did an excellent job. If not, watch the video again and practice the expressions. And make sure that you make your own sentences. And keep learning new expressions by listening to native speakers. And if you're interacting with native speakers and you don't understand what they're saying, it's probably because they're using an expression. And don't be embarrassed to say, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said. Can you please explain to me what you said? Don't be shy. Be proactive about learning. And if you'd like to follow Drake on Instagram, his Instagram name is DrakeReyes1. And you will learn a lot more expressions if you watch my other videos with Drake. I created a playlist and it's in the description below. Thanks for watching and keep practicing your English. To get the 2 courses, the American Accent course and the 400 advanced words you must know for fluent English, go to accurateenglish.com.